What's up guys, Tevy here, back again with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Violet. In the last episode, we took on one of Team Star's bosses. I want to say it was the Poison Crew. As you can tell, it's been some time since I actually last recorded this. So we are back today with another school episode, and like, honestly, I didn't realize this is what it meant by you have classes to do. So apparently, if you talk to the receptionist here, that's when you do the classes, not just randomly going into the classrooms that you see on the monitor to the right hand side. So yeah, so these are all the classes I can go to, and they have like several parts attached to them. So yeah, you can do that. Did not know that. So today this is going to be like kind of a boring one, so I apologize. If you want to see like any story progress stuff, like it won't be this episode. This is just like us going through class. We'll start with biology. And pretty much what I'm going to do, like, I'm just going to keep going through like all these to get them like all knocked out. And there's probably still going to be more that gets added on as we do the other things. So, whenever more becomes available, whenever like a lot more becomes available, I'll go ahead and knock those out. Hello, my name's Jock, and I'll be your Pokemon biology teacher. In my class, we'll all learn about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. In today's class, I'll teach you a great way to get to know Pokemon in more depth. If you'd like to become a better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of their Pokeball and walk along with you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball and let out a Pokemon inside. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon run around underfoot, if you ask me. Once you let your Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They'll sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk along with you? That'll be inside buildings. That's right, great job, Tevin. I see you did your homework. Not really. We're just never really allowed to open it or take the bat when you're inside buildings. The correct answer is that we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors. How about that? Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks, and other things walking around inside buildings, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please let your Pokemon out their Pokeballs while outdoors. Okay, everyone? I think I set them out about, I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. Anyway, you may become even closer friends with your Pokemon pals by walking together. Oh, I almost forgot. Keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Remember, use the ZR button to throw a ball and let out the Pokemon inside. You'll also want to remember that throwing a ball at a wild Pokemon will start a battle. It looks like that's all the time we have for today, so see you all next class. Like, do progress, and then I saw it once I talked to her, like, oh, you can actually take these classes. Hello, hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Did you all try using the ZR button to let your Pokemon out as I taught you in our last class? Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. I'd also highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play, and it's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Seguro's class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important inside the basket next to your table. This is very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Eggs. Phew, you all got it right. The very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. So that is a weird feature since they don't have like breeders or daycares in this. How you go about breeding Pokemon is having the Pokemon together that you want to breed along with a Ditto, and then you eat a certain sandwich combination and then have a picnic. And that's how you get eggs in this game. That was freaking weird when my buddy Garrett showed me how to do it when I was like doing that to get more Pokemon offs, like when I was back home. But yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of extra ass steps that I did not want to have to take in a Pokemon game. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes though, you need to have them in your party. And here's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Whoops, my most important point came right as the bell rang. Well, see you all next time, I guess. That you really need to actually do. Like I said, some people aren't really even going to do this anyway, if they really care. Hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. I seem to remember teaching you all about the importance of eggs in our last class together. Oh, on that note, is everyone using their Pokédex? It registers Pokemon born from eggs as well as those encountered via other methods, so don't you worry about that. And, just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokédex app. It was way before I started teaching here at the Academy, though. Back then, I was a researcher. In fact, Director Clavel wasn't working in education at that time either. He was researching alongside me at the same facility. We got to research Pokemon together day in and day out. Those sure were fun times. I got yelled at the time, though. Wait a second, how did I get onto this? Pretty sure I was talking about the Pokédex. Anyway, today I'd like to teach you about catching Pokemon. As you all know, a great way to catch a Pokemon more easily is to first lower his HP. But there's another way to up your chances of successful catch. Can you guess what it is? Get a Pokemon Berry, inflict the Pokemon with a status condition, prove you're stronger than it, inflict the Pokemon with a status condition. Wow, that's right, Tevin, great job, even though I barely ever do it anymore. The correct techniques for making Pokemon easier to catch is to inflict them with a status condition. Sleep is an especially effective status condition. It makes Pokemon drastically easier to catch. If you have a Pokemon that can use the moves that put its opponent to sleep, like Sleep Powder or Hypnosis, filling up your Pokédex will be a cinch. There are other ways to improve your catch rate as well, like using Pokeballs specifically designed to be effective against certain Pokemon. Eating food that gives you catching power works too, or sneaking up on Pokemon from behind to catch them by surprise when you start a battle. If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds to the gyms to get gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels. Please do come show me your Pokédexes once they start to fill up, and we will be doing that soon. I have been working on that off screen, and I'm getting like pretty full up. Another day, another enjoyable class. Oh yeah, don't forget, our next class will be a test. Okay. Hello everyone, today is our midterm exam. It sure feels good to fill in all those empty spaces on the answer sheet, doesn't it? Yeah, otherwise you're going to miss it and get it wrong. Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. Let's see, so, what button should you use to let a Pokemon out of its Pokemon so the log? That is the ZR button. Did I just hit B? Oh, okay, I just have to wait. ZR button. Combine one letter and one number below to correctly say when and where eggs are found. It is picnics in your baskets, so that is A2. Which of the following is an effective way to warm up eggs? By walking around. What will not make Pokemon easier to catch? Surprising them from behind, inflicting them with poison, use certain kind of... So, inflicting them with poison is still a status condition, but we didn't say anything about using a berry because that's not this game, that's Pokemon Go. What will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels? That will be gym badges. This question won't affect your grade. How do you like the Pokedex? Is it easy to use? I'd be happy to hear your honest opinions. It's easy to use, it's alright, I don't use it much, it's very easy to use, just catch the damn thing. Alright everyone, time's up. I hope you all enjoyed tackling those questions. That last question was just something that I'm personally curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay? I'll write these right away. I hope you all looking forward to seeing how you did. Oh, so I'm guessing like by the end of the game, Like, if you keep doing more and more classes, you can probably take, like, the final for it. Feels great to get a test out the way, doesn't it? Looks like... Let's take a look at your results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exams. The 4 questions correct to pass and 4 questions correct to pass. Okay, got you. Let's see how you did on your biology test. You answered 5 out of 5 questions correctly. That's a passing score. Congratulations. Mr. Jack asks us to give this award to any students who pass the exam. 5 EXP candies S. Okay, so there is a point to doing those if you want those things. Otherwise, you can just do the terrestrialization raids if you really want to rack those up. Keep doing your best. All right. And now, okay, now biology's just fully taken off the list. So we'll probably come back again later once we have the ability to like take more classes for our finals. All right, let's do math. My least favorite subject. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name's Time, and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of the class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, or rather think of the like? Hell no, I do not like this stuff. Yeah, so, oh my. Thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers, and some may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water and water is strong against fire, correct? Tevin, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire type, what becomes the move's damage? It becomes doubled. That's right, and I knew I could count on you for this question, Tevin. Using moves of a type that your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of a type that your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective. It divides the damage of your moves by 2 that time. I don't mean to encroach on Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it'd be best to use a lively topic as an example. That can make math fun even for those of you who don't like much of the subject, don't you think? Oh, Namona's here too. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Those screens are starting to get a little longer. Let's go ahead and take Math 2. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes, even just window shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I'd like to use shopping, one of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemon at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find there. They cost 200 Pokédollars each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is 200, and if you have 2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? This is a freaking annoying ass question. It's actually 11. Of course you can buy 10, but you have to remember she's also going to count the bonus ball they freaking give you for buying a certain amount of Pokeballs, so it's 11. That's correct. Well done, Tevin. With $2,000, you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any type of Pokeball, you will also receive one Primal Ball, a special white ball, as a bonus. So the correct answer is in fact 11. Trick-ass question. It sure is nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy fortune telling, horoscopes and the like? Interesting. I think it feels great to read your horoscope and see that it says good luck is coming your way. So today, I'd like to teach you all math while focusing on the topic of luck. Perhaps you have seen the following phrase crop up during Pokemon battles before. A critical hit. When a Pokemon's attack lands a critical hit, the damage it deals is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as it would normally. It is truly luck that determines whether your Pokemon lands a critical hit or has one landed on it. This can cause a great upset in battle. Does anyone know what percent chance a Pokemon has of landing a critical hit? Fuck, I don't know. You said like 1.5, it does, well, you said 1%. About, I want to go in the middle. Oh, okay, that is correct. Well done, Devin. The chance of landing a critical hit is set to be 1 in 24, which figures to roughly 4.17%. The odds are more favorable for certain moves though, while moves such as Stone Edge and Shadow Claw have about a 12% chance. You can also use a move called Focus Energy or an item known as Dire Hit. Both raise the critical hit ratio by 2 stages. That's a 50% chance to land a critical hit. Feels great to land a critical hit, but perhaps not so great to be struck by one. There is a surprising amount of mathematical probability hidden in Pokemon battles, you know, not just in there, in like shiny hunting, egg moves, and like statuses and like all this other crap. If you're able to do the calculations, that'll swing luck in your favor. It may open the door for more strategic choices for you during battle. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Next class will be our fun midterm exam. I hope you all have been looking forward to it. I'm not really looking forward to it. Alright everyone, it's time to begin my midterm exam. I'm sure the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you well as you answer. Alright, so how much damage does Wargun do when it hits a fire-type Pokemon? It does double damage. How much damage does a Razor Leaf do when it hits a fire-type damage? It does half damage. If you spend 2,000 on as many as 200 Pokeballs, how many possible balls you get? 11. 100% chance does a Pokemon normally have to land a critical hit? It was about 4.17, but it's about 4%. And how much damage does a move deal when it lands a critical hit? Does 1.5 as much. Alright everyone, time is up. Put your hands on your laps now. Why would you... Okay. You were all concentrating so hard, I can't wait to see how you did. Do go and ask for your scores at the front desk and then take a nice break. It feels great to get the test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. Alright, on the math test, answered 5 out of 5 questions correctly. That's a passing score, congratulations. Ms. Time asked me to give this award to any students who passed the exam. Another 5 small EX candies.